Well, hello everyone, and thank you so much for coming into my YouTube channel. My name is Alta, and you can call me Medusa. Today, I'm very excited because we are going to react to Epic the Musical. It's a musical that is not in theaters yet, but I'm sure it will be soon. I am a fan. It's a production created by Jorge Rivera Herrans, and I am excited to share with you guys how I felt the first time I heard the song, the first time I heard the lyrics, the first time I heard the music. It has the power to take you to those times back in Greek mythology. You really feel that you are out there. That's how good these songs are. I'm going to react to the Troy Saga. It has, if I'm not mistaken, one, two, three, four, five songs. And with the help of creators like Gigi, who have created a visual video for us, we are going to have so much fun. I invite you to come with me and let's together step into the epic universe, the Troy Saga. And the first song and video we're going to watch is The Horse and the Infant. This first one has been created by Gigi.
Alright, my brothers, listen closely. Tonight we make the Trojans pay. 10 years of war, they killed us slowly, but now we'll be the ones who slay. Think of your wives and your children. Your families wonder where you've been. They're growing old and yet you're still here. What I say and you'll see them again. Yes, sir. Diomedes will lead the charge. Agamemnon will flank the guards. Menelaus will let our mates through the gates to take the whole city at large. Teucer will shoot any ambush attacking. Little Ajax will stay back. Nestor, secure Helena, protect her. Leo, avenge your father, kill the brothers of Hector. Yes, sir.
Ooh, I mean, you have to hear. You heard that. Yes, sir. These are the soldiers. These are the soldiers ready to follow the commander. The first time I heard the song, I didn't picture it the way Gigi is helping us visualize it, but this is so much better. I expect them to be outside, not inside the Troy horse. And I gotta tell you, the commander really sounds like he has a purpose. He's going to take care of this business and go back home.
Now. Use that well of pride. Fight through every pain now. Ask yourself inside, what do you live for? What do you try for? What do you wish for? What do you fight for? What do you live for? What do you try for? What do you wish for? What do you fight for? Penelope, Penelope, and Telemachus. I fight for us. I fight for us. What do you live for? Penelope. What do you try for? Telemachus. What do you wish for? I'm on my way. What do you fight for? Attack!
The sword to me was just the way Gigi chose the sword moving. It was amazing. And he sounds like I, I mean, he has to be a motivator speaker because he has to make sure everybody is following him, but he's doing an amazing job um, at motivating these soldiers who've been in that horse for who knows how long. He's down.
Who was that?
A vision
Yes.
of what is to come cannot be outrun, can only be dealt with right here and now.
That is Zeus. That is Zeus. The first time I heard it makes sense. I am a little bit familiar with the Odyssey story. I haven't I haven't read that book for a while, but I'm a little bit familiar. So I was very happy that Seuss has been introduced, that the Seuss character has been introduced so soon in the song. And of course, the way Gigi um, shows it is really cool because at first I thought, okay, Seuss attacked the commander, or what was it? It was just a vision. It wasn't a real attack, but the way it was is portrayed by Gigi is it's clear. It's clear. It's good.
Tell me how.
I don't think you're ready. A mission to kill someone's son, a foe who won't run, unlike anyone you have faced before.
Say no more. I know that I'm ready.
I don't think you're ready.
I do gotta say, the gods are known for, I mean, he's a god, the king of the gods. He's telling the commander, I have a mission for you. I don't think you're ready. And the commander is like, well, I am ready. Uh, he said, I don't think you're ready. When he said, I don't think you're ready, I'm like, oh my God, what is happening? Because at first I got the impression that he was talking about, you know, the prince, some strong soldiers, some Samson out there. Well, Samson is not part of this story, but a strong soldier. And obviously, the commander is strong. I can see that he's very strong, the way he thinks and the way he speaks. But if the God is telling you you're not ready, I will believe the gods, and then the next happens.
It's just an infant. It's just a boy. What sort of imminent threat does he pose that I cannot avoid?
This is the son of none other than Troy's very own Prince Hector. Know that he will grow from a boy to an avenger, one fumed with rage as you're consumed by age. If you don't end him now, you'll have no one left to save. You can say goodbye to. You can say goodbye to.
That was, I was already, I already had a panic attack when I heard those lines before. We're talking about a baby that this is what the gods are saying. This is what Zeus is saying. He's going to turn into a dangerous man who will probably come back and find him and kill him and kill his wife and kill his Telemachus. And what a position there. What a situation there. What is this? So when he said, I don't think you're ready. Yeah, I don't think he was ready. I wasn't ready for those lines. Let's continue.
I could raise him as my
Burn your
own, or
house
send
and
him
throw
far
it.
away
He'll
from
find you
home.
wherever
Make sure his past is never
the gods will make
known.
him
I'd rather
know
pray
we're
for ya.
bringing you down
I'm on my knees for ya. I'm
Oh,
begging
this is the
please.
will of the gods.
The commander is telling him, I can raise him. I will raise him. Susie's telling him, um, he is going to destroy your home, your house, in those words. The commander is telling Zeus, I will send him far away. The gods will I will send him far away. And he said, I guess he'll come back and find you. He'll come back and find you. A third solution. Well, I will make sure he doesn't know what happened today, you know, that we destroy this place, to destroy his people. And Susie's like, well, the gods will let him know. I'm like, what? So Zeus is presenting solutions, um, presenting visions, presenting the future, and doesn't matter how the commander wants to correct what is to come, this future, he wants to correct it today so he doesn't have to kill this baby. Susie's like, well, the gods will let him know. Like, oh my God. So you want this to happen. You want him to hurt this child. That is cruel. That's very cruel, but that's how the gods, that's the reputation that the gods have. That's, is sad.
Raise him as my
Burn your
own, or
house
send
and
him far
throne.
away
You'll
from
find
home.
him wherever
Make
you
sure his past is
go.
never
The gods will make
known.
him
I'd rather
know.
pray
We're
for ya,
bringing you down on
my
your
knees for ya. I'm
Oh,
begging,
this is the
please,
will of the gods.
please don't make me do this. Don't make me do this.
The blood on your hands is something you won't lose. All you can choose is whose.
All you can, the blood on your hands is something you can't lose. All you can choose is whose. There's no way out. There's no way out. That's how the gods are. Oh my goodness.
Can choose is whose.
So sorry.
Please don't make me do this. Don't make me do this.
The blood on your hands is something you won't lose. All you can choose is whose.
Speechless. The first time I heard that song, speechless. I'm like, what is he gonna do? What is going to happen? I mean, we all know that he, you know, as the main character, you don't go out there and kill a child. So what is he going to do? And we are going to find out because I'm going to listen to the next song, which is my favorite. You have to listen to this. Um, just you have to listen to this. I just have to recover from what I just saw because even though I heard the song before, it gets to me. It gets me. The next video is going to be, is created by Gigi. It's called Just a Man. Let's do this. This animatic takes place right after this, right after the horse and the infant. Okay.
I look into your eyes and I think back to the sun of mine.
I just want to fix the captions. I think. Let's try again. That is one of those songs that gets to you. He's carrying the baby as if it was his son.
I look into your eyes and I think back to the sun of mine. You're as old as he was, actions haunt my days. Every man I've slain is the price I pay. Endless pain. Close your eyes and spare yourself the view. How could I hurt you?
I gotta tell you a little story about the first time I heard that song. I have been presented with pieces of the songs through TikTok. So I found it very, kind of melancholic, but rich, one of those rich in lyrics songs, but never heard the entire song until probably 6 months or after. I was in the middle of reading a book and I heard the song again through TikTok, and I'm like, oh, let me find out what is the name of the song. So I asked around what the name of the song was, and I Googled it and I listened just to the song, and I got to tell you, it was around 8 o'clock in in the night, and it was 3:30 in the morning, and I was listening to the song over and over and over and over and over. That's how beautiful that song is. That's how contagious that song becomes. That's how well written the song is. I went to sleep because my body was, I was physically tired, but I wasn't tired of listening to the song. And up to until this day, Just a Man is one of my favorite of all. Um, I was under the impression that the story was about the commander in the middle of the battlefield, and he was probably confronting or fighting with this young teenage boy. That he probably in his mind thinking, "Listen, I don't want to kill you because you remind me of my son." Little did I know that he was singing, he was talking to a baby. Oh my God, that was even more heartbreaking. I gotta listen to this again. I never get tired of it.
I look into your eyes and I think back to the son of mine. You're as old as he was when I left for war. Will these actions haunt my days? Every man I've slain is the price I pay. Endless
So he
pain.
was about to kill.
Close
Oh,
your
no.
eyes and spare yourself the
Close your
view.
eyes.
How could I hurt you?
How could you? How could you? How can you?
I'm just a man who's trying to go home. Even after all the years away from what I've known, I'm just a man who's fighting for his life. Deep down I would trade the world to see my son and wife. I'm just a man. But when does a comet become a meteor? When does a candle become a blaze? When does a man become a monster? When does a ripple become a tidal wave? When does the reason become the blame? When does a man become a monster?
When does the reason becomes the blame? When he came and say, but when, meaning, but I have to do this. In my mind, I'm thinking, oh, he has to make the hard decision to kill this teenage boy, which I thought was how is how I pictured before. But see now Gigi's creativity here, he's talking to a baby, and now he's understanding, hey, this is a baby now, but this baby is gonna grow to stronger, and it's gonna grow, and it's gonna remember what happened to his family, and it's gonna go after, uh, it's gonna come after me. I mean, what did you do? What did you do with this? Ah, it was painful to listen to, and it's still painful to watch. But let's continue.
When does a candle become a blaze?
There.
But when does a comet become a meteor? When does a candle become a blaze? When does a man become a monster? When does a ripple become a tidal wave? When does the reason become the blame? When does a man become a monster? I'm just a man.
They listening to the soldiers sort of agreeing with the decision, the hard decision he has to make, to me was almost more, it was so intense. I remember crying. I was crying because it's not only the thought going through the commander's mind, it's the duty. He has soldiers with him, and they have the same target, the same focus, the same goal is to take care of the city and do what they need to do in order to survive and hopefully go back home. But that was hard. That was hard to watch. At this point, I was pretty sure that he that he didn't do that. He didn't kill the baby. I was pretty sure. So I was very positive. No, he sounds like a smart guy, intelligent guy. He will not do that. Unfortunately, this is what he has. So, um, let's watch the next song. And this one is created by Woofy the Witch, and it's called Full Speed Ahead. So up to this point, I'm eager to know what was his decision towards the end. What did he decide to do? So I was hoping that with Full Speed Ahead, um, we can get more information. Woofy the Witch.
600 men,
Mm.
600 men under my command, with only one goal in mind. Make it back alive to our homeland. 600 men, 600 miles of open sea. But the problem's not the distance, it's what lies in between.
And this is when I'm like, okay, we are listening to this third song of the Troy Saga. What happened to the baby? Was this when they were going on their way to Troy? But it sounds more like he's talking about going back home. So I was a little bit confused, and then of course we have to continue listening so I can get more clarity. I am listening of how he's a little bit concerned because he's in charge of 600 men. 600 men, not 100, 200, 300, 500, 550, 59, 600. Let's keep listening.
And did they cause waiting? My king command 600 men, 600 men under my command, with only one goal in mind: make it back alive to our homeland. 600 men, 600 miles of open sea. But the problem's not the distance, it's what lies in between. And did they cause waiting? My kingdom is waiting. Penelope's waiting for me. So full speed ahead. Full speed ahead.
The first time I heard the song, I do recall that that's exactly the position I picture him when he was saying that part of the song, singing that part of the song, sort of resting on his forearms, and it was fun to see that. Hey, I agree with Wolfie the Witch. I have known nothing about drawing, but this was perfect. It makes sense.
So full speed ahead. Full speed ahead.
I just have to fix something here. Just a moment. My computer is about to die, and we don't want my computer. We don't want a computer to die in the middle of such an amazing song.
Captain, you really just 600 men. 600 men. 600 men with big mouths to feed. And we've run out of supplies to eat. There's a war of whose source depleted. 600 men. 600 men. 600 reasons to take what we can. So, Captain, what's the plan? Captain, what's the plan?
Watch where the birds fly. They will lead us to land. There will hunt for food, my second in command. Now full speed ahead.
And away we go. We're off and away we go. We're off and away we go.
I gotta say, the second in command, the first time I heard him speaking, I was kind of like, I don't know, it sounded to me like, okay, Captain, what's your plan? Kind of like demanding, what's your plan, Captain? I'm sure the captain has a plan. And of course, concerning how concerning it is to have 600 men under your command and you have no food in the middle of nowhere. Well, in the middle of the way in the ocean, they have no food. What are they going to do? I just felt that the second in command was kind of like talking to the commander as if the commander didn't know what to do, and the second in command needed to remind him. That's what I got from this portion of the song. Let's listen to it again.
Captain, you really just 600 men. 600 men. 600 men with big mouths to feed. And we've run out of supplies to eat. There's a war of whose source depleted. 600 men. 600 men. 600 reasons to take what we can. So, Captain, what's the plan? Captain, what's the plan?
Watch where the birds fly. They will lead us to land. There will hunt for food, my second in command. Now full speed ahead.
And away we go. We're off and away we go. We're off and away we go.
The way he said, then we'll hunt for food, my second in command. I don't know, it tells me like I'm the one in charge here. that he's saying, I'm the one in charge here. You're just the second in command. I think the commander felt what I felt, that attitude when talking. I mean, you can ask the question, it's just the way he came by. Uh, I just feel like he probably underestimated the captain. So I'm glad that his response was follow the birds. And when they find land, which we will find land if we follow the birds, we'll hunt for food. My second in command. Like, remember, I'm the one in charge. I like.
Captain. Politics. Look! There in the distance, I see an island. I see a light that faintly glows. Maybe they're people lighting a fire. Maybe they'll share some food, who knows? Something feels off here. I see fire, but there's no smoke.
I say we strike first, we don't have time to waste, so let's raid the place and...
No.
Oh, again, the aggressiveness from the second in command. But I'm glad that the captain right there and then said, no. What is all this aggressiveness about? Like, easy, easy. You don't know what's going on. I do like the captain that he follows his senses. He's the main character here, and he's following his senses. Yes, there is fire, but how come I don't see smoke? I mean, hello, isn't that strange? He saw that. And he he pays attention to that. I like that.
Captain. Politics. Look!
Oh,
There in the distance, I see an island. I see a light that faintly glows. Maybe they're people lighting a fire. Maybe they'll share some food, who knows? Something feels off here. I see fire, but there's no smoke.
I say we strike first, we don't have time to
Oh.
waste, so let's raid the place and...
No.
Policies,
gear up.
politics.
You and I'll go ahead. You and I'll go ahead. We should try to find a way no one ends up dead.
We don't know what's ahead.
Give me till sunrise, and if we don't return, then 600 men can make this whole place burn. Now full speed ahead. Full speed ahead.
Jorge's voice is just the control that he has when he sings is amazing. I'm not a singer, but I appreciate the talent. The second in command is just this guy has no respect. He just let's get in there, let's take what we need to take and leave. That's not how it works. First of all, we don't know if these are dangerous people, whomever is in the island. And the captain knows that. He's like, we have to find a way to make sure that no one ends up dead. No, I'm not. The second in command, he just wants to go in and destroy everything. I do like the fact that the captain, towards the end of the conversation, says, okay, listen, give me a couple of days. If I don't come back, you and everybody else can go and destroy everything. I mean, if that's what you want to do, fine. That's what you do. It's your warrior instinct speaking. So you have that opportunity. If I don't come back, I mean, that's fair. That's fair. And he takes politics with him. Ha 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 ha.
We're up, we're off, and away we go. We're up, we're off, and away we go. We're off, and away we go. We're up, we're off, and full speed ahead.
Ooh, we have to hear that again.
Now full speed
Some politics
ahead.
stuff.
And away we go, we're off and away we go.
Captain. Politics.
Oh, he's so happy to see him.
There in the distance, I see an island. I see a light that faintly lighting a fire. Maybe they'll share some food, who knows? Something feels off here. I see fire, but there's no smoke.
I say we strike first, we don't have time to waste, so let's raid the place and...
No. Polities, gear up. You win, I'll go ahead. You and I'll go ahead.
So
We should
happy.
try to find a way no one ends up dead.
We don't know what's ahead.
This
Give
is
me
true.
till sunrise, and if we don't return, then 600 men can make this whole place burn. Now full speed ahead. Full speed ahead.
The way he looks at him like, huh, I'm going, you're staying.
We're up, we're off, and away we go.
I can't help it.
Speed ahead. Full speed ahead.
Whoa. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. Well done, Wolfie the Witch. And going back to the baby, there was nothing in the next song, this song, the Full Speed Ahead, that tells me about what happens to the baby. So I'm still eager to know what's going on. That tells me he probably didn't do what I was afraid he could have done. So I was hopeful that the baby was fine. So now we're going to watch the next video created by Merchie, Open Arms. So Open Arms. Okay, so maybe I'm going to learn more about the baby. That's how I was thinking when I first listened to the Troy Saga and listening to the songs. So I was still hopeful that the baby was fine. Epic the Musical, Open Arms by Jorge Rivera Herrans, animatic by Merchie. I believe it's Merchie, the way it's pronounced. And let's get into it. Yes.
You can relax, my friend. Huh? I can tell you're getting nervous, so do yourself a service and try to relax, my friend. And find polities. Think of all that we have been through. We'll survive what we get into.
Beautiful beginning of a song. Beautiful way, the way Merchie displayed, creates this visual video for us. Visual video. Create this visual for us. And when I heard Politis saying that to the captain, I was concerned because what is he thinking about? Did he do anything to the baby? Still not clear. It could be that he's just worried because he's in charge of 600 men and he needs to make sure they all come back home alive. So, of course, that's a constant worry about that can go in anyone's head if you are in charge of so many people.
I know that you're tired of the war and bloodshed.
Let's start again.
You can relax, my friend. Huh? I can tell you're getting nervous, so do yourself a service and try to relax, my friend. And find polities.
So playful.
Think of all that we have been through. We'll survive
So
what
serious,
we
so
get
playful.
into. I know that you're tired of the war and bloodshed. Tell me, is this how we're supposed to live? Look at how you grip your sword, enough said. Why should we take when we could give? You can show a person that you trust them when you stop and lower your guard. Here we have a chance for some adjustment. Give it a try, it's not that hard, I'm telling you.
When you stop and lower your guard, I don't know, Politis. I mean, you shouldn't be in a fighting position all the time with people you don't know, but stop and lower your guard. Uh, I don't think so. Not in a strange island.
This life is amazing when you greet it with open arms. Whatever we face, we'll be fine if we're leading from the heart. No matter the place, we can light up the world. Here's how to start. Greet the world with open arms. Greet the world with open arms. Stay back! My friend, greet the world with open arms. We're only here for food.
I love what Murchie did here. This is so good because you can picture that moment, that transition here between a happy moment and then everything stopped. I totally forgot that this was coming, that this was happening. Well done, Murchie. Well portrayed.
The heart, no matter whatever we face, we'll be fine if we're leading from the heart. No matter the place, we can light up the world. Here's how to start. Greet the world with open arms. Greet the world with open arms. Stay back.
Stay back.
My friend, greet the world with open arms. We're only here for food. 600 friends are waiting for us to show our faces. Stay back, I'm warning you.
Ooh. The little creatures, they keep approaching and the captain is like, I'm warning you, stay back. I'm not kidding. Beautiful. Well done. I love the sandals too.
If we don't get back safely,
Food.
my men will turn this place into blazes.
Ah,
See? This life is amazing when you greet.
this is so cute. Look at the little minions sort of like telling the captain, hi friend, carry me. And the captain is like, stay away. Stay away, please. So cute. Meanwhile, Politics is so happy over here with this other group. Oh, they have the sword. Careful.
With open arms, whatever we face,
Aw.
we'll be fine if we're leading from the heart. No matter
Okay.
the place, so we can light up the world. Here's how to start. Greet the world with open arms. Greet the world with open arms. My friend, I wish that I could say that I agree.
Right.
But look at the way this fruit is glowing and filled with glowing seeds. It took me a while to notice just what kind of fruit they eat. It's a lotus, it controls your mind and never lets you free. That's what we'd get with open arms.
Okay. I'm with the captain here. Okay, listen. These creatures are giving us food, but guess what? This is a fruit that will control your mind. So that's what we get with open arms. I guess open arms and putting your self-defenses down doesn't always work with strangers. You have to know it's hard. I mean, we don't know who these creatures are. We don't know what their intentions are. And I'm trying to be with politics here, but unfortunately, I'm siding with the captain. Not to the point to be aggressive to the creatures because it seems that the creatures are cooperating, but on guard all the time. Don't be so happy and let's keep listening.
So we can light up the world. Here's
So
how to
cute.
start. Greet
The way they're
world
bouncing
with
him
open
around.
arms. Greet the world with open arms. My friend, I wish that I could say that I agree. But look at the way this fruit is glowing and filled with glowing seeds. It took me a while to notice just what kind of fruit they eat. It's a lotus, it controls your mind and never lets you free. That's what we get with open arms.
Lotus eaters, I'd like to show my friend that kindness is brave. Could you tell me where there's other food to eat? A cave! You're saying there's a cave?
Okay. When I heard them saying the cave, I recall that I have heard another song before this one. And I was wondering why were they where they were, if that makes sense. Why were they where they were? Why were they where they are going to be? Now that I remember, these little creatures were the one who were telling Holotis, go to the cave, you will find food there. I wonder, I wonder, I wonder if they had good intentions, because what's coming next doesn't feel like it. So let's hear that again.
Never lets you free. That's what we get with open arms.
Lotus eaters, I'd like to show my friend that kindness is brave. Could you tell me where there's other food to eat? A cave! You're saying there's a cave where we could feast. And where do we sail to find this food-filled cave?
East away.
Thank you.
Oh, they are cute.
This life is amazing when you...
So they are bringing food still. The creatures are bringing food to the captain, I guess. Anything but the lotus. Okay. Okay.
Greeted with open arms. I see in your face there's so much guilt inside your heart.
And that line again takes me back to the baby. And I don't like that line takes me back to the baby and the captain feels the way he feels. Not good. That is not good because I'm still hopeful. I was still hopeful.
It's amazing when cave. Thank you.
Thank you. Oh,
This life is amazing when you greet it with open arms. I see in your face there's so much guilt inside your heart. So why not replace it and light up the world? Here's how
oh,
it starts.
apples inside the bag that they have.
Arms. Greet the world with open arms.
Greet the world with open arms.
Okay.
You can relax, my friend.
We have to listen to that phrase again.
Open arms, greet the world with open arms.
Greet the world with open arms.
You can relax, my friend.
That is so peaceful. Listening to that phrase coming from Politis feels and so peaceful. I just want to hear to the phrase over and over and over. That's how a good friend sounds like. You can relax, my friend. Oof. I'm already relaxed. I'm worried. I'm still worried, but I'm relaxed. That's a nice song. I want to hear it again. I'm going to play it again. It's just such a beautiful song. This time I will save the comments towards the end.
You can relax, my friend.
Huh?
I can tell you're getting nervous, so do yourself a service and try to relax, my friend.
And find polities.
Think of all that we have been through. We'll survive. What do we get into? I know that you're tired of the war and bloodshed. Tell me, is this how we're supposed to live? Look Look at how you grip your sword. Enough said. Why should we take when we could give? You can show a person that you trust them when you stop and lower your guard. Here we have a chance for some adjustment. Give it a try, it's not that hard. I'm telling you, this life is amazing when you greet it with open arms. Whatever we face, we'll be fine if we're leading from the heart. No matter the place, we can light up the world. Here's how to start. Greet the world with open arms. Greet the world with open arms.
Stay back!
Every time.
My friend, greet the world with open arms.
We're only here for food. 600 friends are waiting for us to show our faces. Stay back, I'm warning you. If we don't get back safely, my men will turn this place into blazes.
See? This life is amazing when you greet it with open arms. Whatever we face, we'll be fine if we're leading from the heart. No matter the place, so we can light up the world. Here's how to start. Greet the world with open arms. Greet the world with open arms.
My friend, I wish that I could say that I agree, but look at the way this fruit is glowing and filled with glowing seeds. It took me a while to notice just what kind of fruit they eat. It's a lotus, it controls your mind and never lets you free. That's what we'd get with open arms.
We're the captain.
Lotus eaters, I'd like to show my friend that kindness is brave. Could you tell me where there's other food to eat? A cave! You're saying there's a cave where we could feast. And where do we sail to find this food-filled cave? Thank you.
They're cute and everything, but I don't know.
This life is amazing when you greet it with open arms. I see in your face there's so much guilt inside your heart. So why not replace it and light up the world? Here's how to start. Greet the world with open arms. Greet the world with open arms.
Greet the world with open arms.
Here we go.
You can relax, my friend.
That phrase sounded like an enchanting phrase. It's just so relaxing just to hear him say it. I have
With open arms.
Greet the world with open arms.
Here we go.
You can relax, my friend.
Whoa, that was relaxing. That was relaxing. Flash warning. Ooh. Beautiful, beautiful song, beautiful video created by Merchi. Well done. And we are going to jump into the next video, created also by Merchi, and this song is Warrior of the Mind. It's the last song of the Troy Saga, and let's get into it. Again, in my mind, I'm still hopeful that this next song will tell me a little bit more about what happened to the baby. This is how I was thinking.
Have you forgotten the lessons I taught you?
Athena!
Have you forgotten to turn off your heart? This is not you.
You cannot visit the mythology universe without having an encounter with Athena. Of course she's here. Of course. All right, let's see what her purpose is.
Have you forgotten the lessons I taught you?
Athena!
Have you forgotten to turn off your heart? This is not you.
Have you forgotten to turn off your heart? This is not you. Oh,
I see you changing from how I've designed you.
okay, got it. Okay.
Have you forgotten your purpose? Let me remind you. Goddess of wisdom,
Of course.
master of war.
Excuse us.
My life has one mission: create the greatest warrior.
Okay, so first of all, the song is beautiful. It feels like a merengue song, so you can really easily dance to this song. And second of all, have you forgotten your purpose? Let me remind you. I'm under the assumption that he was agreeing with politics before when he said, "Yeah, with open arms. Greet the world with open arms." And politics is saying, "You can relax, my friend." And I guess Athena felt like, "This is not you. Get back to your senses." She's worth listening to again because her voice is amazing. Beautiful voice.
Have you forgotten the lessons I taught you?
Athena!
Have you forgotten to turn off your heart? This is not you. I see you changing from how I've designed you.
She already signed him.
Have you forgotten your purpose? Let me remind you. Goddess of wisdom, master of war. My life has one mission: create the greatest warrior. I had a challenge, a test of skill, a magic bar only the best could kill. One day a boy came for the thrill, a boy whose mind rivaled the bar's own will.
Let's go!
Maybe one day he'll follow me and we'll make a greater tomorrow. Then they'll see I know he'll change the world, 'cause he is a warrior of the night. Maybe one day I'll reach him and we can build his skills as I teach him. If there's a problem, he'll have the answer. He is a warrior of the night.
That explains why the captain is so smart. He is, Athena sounds to me that she is there to protect him and to guide him. And she's the goddess of wisdom, so they say. So it makes sense. It makes sense that he is he pays attention around, he's ahead of the game. Okay. Okay, Athena. Let's listen to you again. I love it. I love the song. Ooh, no.
Have
She's kind of demanding though. She sounds so controlling.
Have you forgotten the lessons I taught you?
Athena!
Have you forgotten to turn off your heart? This is not you. I see you changing from how I've designed you. Have you forgotten your purpose? Let me remind you.
Wow.
Goddess of
Mercy.
wisdom.
goddess of wisdom,
Master of war.
master of war.
My life has one mission.
Of course.
Create the greatest warrior. I had a challenge, a test of skill, a magic bar, only the best would
A magic
kill.
war.
One day a boy came for the thrill, a boy whose mind right.
You notice this portion here. This is
I had a challenge, a test of skill, a magic bar, only the best would kill.
only the best of
One
you.
day a boy came for.
Here we have Odysseus, the second in command, and Polites, which gives you it reminds me that yes, they knew each other since they were little, and Murchie portrayed it really well and clear. Well done.
The thrill, a boy whose mind rivaled the bar's own will.
Yes.
Let's go!
Maybe one day he'll follow me and we'll make a greater tomorrow. Then they'll see I know he'll change the world, 'cause he is a warrior of the night. Maybe one day I'll reach him and we can build his skills.
He's
as
staring
I
at the
teach
owl.
him. If there's a problem, he'll have the answer.
Pay attention to the
He is a
ball.
warrior of the night.
Ooh.
Show yourself.
Beautiful.
I know you're watching me. Show yourself.
Oh,
I can see you.
How can you see through my spell?
I was lying, and you fell for my bluff. Ah.
Well done, enlighten me, what's your name?
I love the phrase. I love the phrase. It's so authentic. Well done, Jorge. Like the conversation while they're singing, it makes it so real. I love it. I have to listen to it again. And the change of music is so touching. Ugh.
Show yourself.
Mm.
I know you're watching me. Show yourself.
He knows she's watching.
I can see you.
How can you see through my spell?
I was lying, and you fell for my bluff. Ah.
Well done,
He was
enlighten
lying.
me, what's your name?
You first, and maybe I'll do the same.
Nice try, but two can play this game.
Nah, don't be modest. I know you're a goddess, so let's be honest. You are Athena.
Yeah.
Badass in the arena.
That's from TikTok.
The best strategies we've seen.
If you're looking for a mentor, I'll make sure
Wait.
your time's well spent.
The way she moved the lance is the way he moves the sword at the beginning, the first song, the first video, I think from Horse and the Infant. The way he moved the sword was cool, and I think it's the same way Athena moves the lance. Let's see that again.
You first, and maybe I'll do the same.
Nice try, but two can play this game.
Nah, don't be modest. I know you're a goddess, so let's be honest. You are Athena. Badass in the arena. Unmatched, witty, and queen of the best strategies we've seen.
Yes.
If you're looking for a mentor,
We
I'll
got
make
that
sure
from
your
her.
time's well spent.
Sounds like a plan. Goddess and man, best is a
He'll
friend.
see where it ends.
Okay.
Maybe
Okay.
one day they'll follow
okay,
me and
we'll see.
we'll make a greater tomorrow. Then they'll see I know we'll change the world, 'cause we are the warriors of the mind.
Beautiful.
Maybe one day we'll reach them and we can build their skills as we teach them. If there's a problem, we'll have the answer. We are the warriors
Right.
of the mind. I still intend special kind. You are a warrior of the mind. Don't disappoint me.
Of course. Of course. She says at the end. She's singing with him, dancing with him, showing him the future. But don't disappoint me. I'm telling you, God and goddesses, they have this reputation. Athena, particularly. So don't disappoint me. To me, sounds like a threat. But I just realized something I'll share with you guys in the future. Let me see this.
Day will reach them, and we can build their skills as we teach them. If there's a problem, we'll have the answer. We are the warriors of the mind. I still intend to make sure you don't fall behind. Don't forget that you're a warrior of a very special kind. You are a warrior of the mind.
Oh, he
Don't
keeps back down.
disappoint me.
Don't disappoint me. I don't know. Yeah, that sounds like a headache. I learned not to trust the gods. You never know with them. They could be happy with you right now, but they're just already planning how they're going to betray you next. And Athena is known for that. At least she is on his side, but you never know. Well, thank you so much, guys, for stepping into Epic the Musical, the Troy Saga with me. I had so much fun. The music was amazing. The lyrics were amazing. The illustration were amazing. Illustrations by Gigi, Woofy the Witch, Merchie. They were extraordinary. I can't wait for the next saga. So I invite you guys to join me the next time. I'll see you when I see you guys.